All right, guys, we are back with the 2024 Toyota Tacoma. We are in another TRD off-road package, except this is an 8-speed automatic. We have a 2.4 liter turbo, 278 horsepower, 317 pound-feet of torque, a little bit more power than the manual truck. We have about 10.7 inches of ground clearance, a set of 265 70R17 BF Goodrich trail terrain TA tires. Not as aggressive as the tires on the TRD Pro, which are 33s, but these still will do the trick. We've got Matt in the passenger seat. He's going to take us through the off-road course safely and securely, and we've got a few more drive modes and things to explore in this TRD off-road pack. So we last drove the 6-speed manual truck. This is exciting because we've got a little bit more to do here. So let's start this up. We are in 4 high. We've got a locking rear diff, multi-terrain select, crawl control, a few different drive modes, and we also get the camera system in this Tacoma, whereas with the last truck we drove, we were just using our eyeballs, and it was a little scary, but we got it done. We got the job done. A little bit of faith, a little bit of guesswork. Didn't fall off a cliff.
Cool. You ready to do this?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Cool.
All right. Jump around these guys here. Take it. All right, we have the one coming up the one way.
Good visibility, sight lines. I mean, it's awesome that Toyota still offers the manual in this new Tacoma, but the automatic is probably what most people are going to be buying. And this is a good view of the camera system. We'll be using this a little bit further up the trail.
Yeah, you got a lot of different options here as well. So full 360 degree. You got the overhead view right now. And you can just kind of play with some of the different modes.
Oh, nice.
And those will change in high range or low range.
Okay.
So kind of have to be a couple of different options for what you're looking for in the moment.
Cool. And this Tacoma is painted in solar octane orange, which is a really cool looking color. And you can see that's represented right there on the screen, which is cool. Nice that that matches. Already, very different driving experience versus the manual. Now, does the camera turn off at a certain speed, like above 10 miles an hour?
Yeah,
okay.
So above, I believe it's 12.
12, okay. And then it comes back on underneath. That's great.
Again, kind of a safety issue.
Sure, that makes sense.
Keep people from staring at the screen instead of actually looking outside.
Yep. Yeah, my first drive today in the new Tacoma hasn't really gone past 12 miles an hour, 13 miles an hour.
No,
So we're doing off-road testing first.
This is not a high-speed course.
Nope. Seems pretty happy in 4 high here. Got a really tight turn here.
Way to the wide. Cut it hard. You might make it.
We'll see.
There you go.
Didn't quite make it in the manual truck, but we might do okay today.
You got this.
We got it. Sweet.
Good to go.
All right. You don't need trail turn assist. Actually, you do. It's really nice. Trail turn assist is awesome.
It is.
All right.
All right.
We got another truck doing the rock garden.
And again, too, anytime you want to stop, if you want a different view, just let me know.
Cool.
We're good to go.
All right. Actually, really quickly, might just take a look at this orange here, just really quickly outside.
Yeah,
Just see what it looks like in the sun. Wow. It's got a little bit of a metallic flake to it. And it's not overwhelming. There's still some plastic cladding here, some contrast. Here's a look at your bed. Powered tailgate. Beautiful. And should have a button right here to raise it up. Full-size spare tire underneath. We have double wishbone front suspension, multi-link coil rear. These higher trims of Tacoma have done away with the leaf spring. First impressions, ride quality out here on the trail is great. And like I said, I haven't driven this on the street yet, so we'll come back to you guys with a street drive a little bit later. All right, what do I need to know?
All right, so again, this makes this whole process a little bit easier because you can actually see over that lip now.
Yep.
What we're gonna do from here is just go into low range.
Cool.
So same as before on all the previous part-time four-wheel drive systems. You know, again, 2 to 4. You can do it on the fly. 4 high to 4 low. Just like you already did. You're way ahead of me.
Throw it in neutral. Do the thing.
Yep.
Rear diff is open.
And you didn't have crawl control on the last one, did you?
I did not, no.
Okay, so let's go ahead and actually let's stop on the hill right here.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and activate that crawl control. We can do that while we're driving.
Okay.
Or while we're moving, but to engage this, we need to be either in drive or reverse. So
Okay.
it'll work either direction.
Sweet.
If we go into neutral for more than 3 seconds, it's going to disconnect. If we go into park, it's going to disconnect. So,
Gotcha. How do we control speed?
So basically any mode here that is lit up is going to be controlled by this knob.
Got it. Okay, cool.
So if you're
we can dial it up,
in
dial it
crawl
down.
control, you can see it right here on the fly.
Yep.
You've got one right here. It's always going to default to the slowest speed.
Neat.
When you click it or turn the dial,
Sure.
it will speed up. So
Yep.
let's run one right through here. So we'll walk through nice and slow, and then we can see what we're coming up on right now, so we can kind of line ourselves up.
Yep, yeah, we got these 2 rocks to the...
Yeah, because right now
Go
we're
between
looking at
them.
a sky.
This is such a quieter system than the previous gen crawl control. We first experienced that with the new Tundra. Yeah, this is nice. I mean, it's cruise control for all 4 wheels.
Yeah, and that's something a lot of people have mentioned already.
Yeah, looks like we're pretty well lined up here.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, great. We'll just crawl up here.
Yeah, the trick with these systems is just letting it do its thing and
Yeah.
trusting that it's gonna do it.
I like these side cameras too under the mirrors. You can
Yeah.
see what's next to you. Get a little bit of tire in there. Am I good? Straight?
No, you're good.
All right,
You're gonna
awesome.
walk right off it.
Cool. Oh, it just does its
Yeah,
thing.
It's like none of the vibration, any of that
Yeah.
stuff. It's just seamless.
For those of you who don't know what previous gen crawl control sounded like, it sounded like clicking, tap dancing. It was just... This is awesome. This is next level stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. And then to disable, we just press crawl control again.
Yep. And if you want to leave it on, like say for instance, there's an obstacle here, there's
Mhm.
another one a little ways in front of you, you can override it. You
Sure.
can give it a little bit of gas,
Okay.
right through it. As soon as you come off the throttle,
It'll just
bring you right-
resume where you were.
exactly.
Okay.
It'll pull
Neat.
it right back down.
Cool. All right. Good.
Feel free to play with it here as well. Does a pretty good job of, notice too, like of holding gears as you're going downhill.
Okay. Yep.
It won't necessarily hold it indefinitely,
Sure.
but if you,
We're in, what is this, eco mode right now? Or no, it's just...
so the drive modes are going to be unavailable in low range.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's just whatever.
You're going to be MTS. So like if, for instance, through here, if you want to adjust which traction control mode that you want to be in,
Sand, mud,
you
rock,
can
auto.
jump through the
Okay.
different options.
Cool.
And you'll have a slightly different set of options for high range as well.
Gotcha.
But you can use MTS in high or low.
Cool. Neat.
Again, there's plenty of times when you're off-road that you don't want to be in low range. So
Sure.
it's not limiting you to just low range.
Yep. Yeah, and we've played with MTS before. Sand kind of loosens up the traction control system a little bit. Auto
Yeah.
seems like probably a pretty good choice for today.
Yep. Yeah, and that's really what it is. Like again, rock is much more aggressive,
Mm-hmm.
and
Let's do crawl here
Sand
in
is
kind of
gonna
a
give you a
mid
little bit.
setting.
there you go. And you can feel even on the steeper sections when you turn it back down, it's pretty much instantaneous.
Sure.
It starts to work pretty quick.
Yeah, that's great.
And you can see which tire is getting.
Oh,
worked
there's
right
a
there.
display. Cool.
Yeah.
Neat.
And we'll have another one up there too. You can check if you want to get the thing really dancing here in a minute.
Yeah, I like that you can add throttle and it doesn't complain
Yeah.
and beat you up about it.
And
We can disconnect some sway bars midway.
yeah,
All right.
same as before. Let's
Cool.
do that section.
Should we
And
lock
then-
a rear diff?
No, we can leave it open.
Leave it open. Okay.
And if you want to run this multiple times, or if you want me to run it, let me know too.
Cool.
And also video.
All right. So notice the body roll here as we go through these undulation situations. And then let's disconnect that front sway bar.
And give it just a second to set up. There you go. It's
There we go.
disconnected. You're
Cool.
good to go.
You'll notice a lot less body roll here and much more contact on that front end. It's a neat feature because you do not have the articulation with an independent front suspension that you do with a solid front axle. And for rock crawling, that's a pretty useful feature. Cool, we'll just keep it going.
Nice.
These cameras are really nice.
The 12s.
The 12 is great too, but the camera system here is fantastic.
Yeah, no, it's a cool setup.
I wasn't really expecting much from Toyota's cameras setup, but this is one of the nicer ones. It's a lot better than the Frontier, which is a tiny little screen, super wide angle.
It's just cool seeing all the new products coming out.
Yeah.
I'm a Toyota fan anyway, so I've got a 2019 Tundra.
Oh, sweet. The big V8.
Yep.
Yeah, I had a 4th gen V8 4Runner for a couple of years.
Nice.
Lifted it, took it everywhere. It was awesome. Had 250,000 miles on it.
Nice.
Had a GX 460. That was a lot of fun. Did some overlanding and had some adventures in that.
Nice.
And
yeah, I thought about going the GX route for a while. It's like trying to find an older one. But I think if I end up getting one, I'll probably buy an older Land Cruiser.
Sure. Yeah.
Like still a 200 series, but something a little bit older that's still more or less the same.
Yep.
But doesn't have the same price tag.
Yep. There are good deals to be had out there. All right, so we got about 30 degrees of roll here. Neat. I'm uncomfortable, but the truck feels very comfortable doing that. Not breaking a sweat. I mean, once you kind of acclimate to the turning circle of this is very maneuverable. This is a really impressive truck on the trail. And you can get a view here, lifting a rear wheel. And for this just being the TRD off-road package, it rides nice. All the tech works here really well. We'll lock a rear diff here for this, might as well. Neat seeing this Tacoma ahead of us. Good ground clearance. And this will put us at about a 30 degree as well, maybe.
Close to 30 on this one.
Close to 30.
We'll get about 30 on the other one.
Cool.
Coming in right now.
Good. Just balance it right there.
That wheel up in the air.
Yep.
Feel that one drop in right about now.
There it is. Cool.
Yeah, so we're hitting, yep, we're at 30 right now.
Yeah. So quiet. No squeaks, no complaining, no drama.
Yeah. That's one thing I'm really excited about as well too, is seeing the box frame.
Yeah. Yeah, it helps. It makes a difference. All right, so we got a blind crust here. Can't see anything but cliff, but our camera system is keeping us shiny side up. It's less shiny than it used to be going on these trails, but it's still shiny.
Nice and dry and dusty.
Yeah, that's what we want. Good visibility too, though. I mean, you know, you can see your sight lines pretty well. The thing I like about this new Tacoma is that you're not slammed in the bottom of the truck too, like the previous gen. You felt so low in those seats, and this, you can actually, this is a more natural seating position.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a 2001, and it was definitely, you know, that, you know, like I had a 2001 4Runner, which was very similar as far as the Tacomas.
Yep.
You definitely feel like your feet are,
yeah.
your feet are high. Yeah.
Let's just idle down here in one.
It's kind of cool to see the difference just from like the crawl control to this.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like each generation's gotten a little bit roomier, and
sure. The refinement with all the systems here is a huge leap, because for years, you know, multi-train select and crawl control was about the same. This feels pretty good.
Yeah.
And just barely making this one. There we go. I love the torque here from this 2.4 turbo. This is really, it's a big difference. Haven't felt this on the road yet, but stay a little bit farther.
That was the first thing that I noticed when I got in. Was
Yeah.
Like it's instant off the line. Like you're not getting turbo lag. You're not getting a lot of delay. I think that's something that I was wondering about, and I think a lot of people do.
Yep.
Like they're expecting, like the last thing you want off road is turbo lag.
No, of course not. Yeah.
So it's like it's nice having that instant on torque, and you have a ton of it too. So.
Yeah, I mean, this 2.4 turbo, I was honestly not a big fan of the Atkinson cycle V6 in the previous gen. It had no torque. The 8-speed auto didn't do it any favors. This truck has great drivability.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to get it out and ride. I still haven't driven down the street.
Well, it's even like right here. So let's go ahead and stop for a second.
Mhm.
Let's jump into high range.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Again, you've got the torque to be able to.
Yep.
Even with the higher gearing, you can still walk up a lot of this stuff.
Sway bar disconnect. Yeah. Auto multi-train select. Perfect. Yeah.
Just walks right up.
That's great. Easy.
Yeah.
Very different driving experience from the manual, of course. The manual is so involving, and this is so smooth and just easy.
So they're running another lap.
Cool. Yeah, we can head back.
Cool. Yeah, then we'll just run straight through there. Hey, right. Have you been out here before, or is this the first time you've been here?
Yeah, first or second. This is my second run on this course.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah.
And a lot of these guys have come in from other, like I said, they've done other events out here or something similar.
Yeah. Is this kind of a permanent off-road trail for events like this, or just
that's
access
kind
road?
of what I'm gathering.
Okay.
Yeah. So we obviously changed things around a little bit. So we've actually got some obstacles, but not running anything crazy technical. Just something to actually show what it can do.
Sure. No, this is great. Getting a little bit higher speed here. Suspension, ride quality. What are tires at? Placard? Pressures?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't done anything with reducing tire pressure. Yeah, we're spending a lot of time on road with these vehicles too, bringing them over and taking them back. And
don't need to be airing up and airing down.
I mean, it definitely improves ride quality, but this is a pretty nice trail.
Yeah, no, this is great. It's a 3-pointer right here. Cool.
So how long have you been doing the YouTube thing?
It's been about 2011.
Okay, nice.
So 12 years or so. Yeah, it's been fun. Driven a lot of cool stuff. Been a lot of fun places.
Yeah. So do you do everything, or just like primarily off-road stuff?
A little bit of everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I like. I've really gotten into off-roading the last few years. It's fun. I didn't really enjoy it when I started off.
Yeah.
This is too slow, too technical, and then the more you do it, the more you kind of fall in love with it.
Yeah, there's definitely an art form to it. It's just, there's a lot of skill involved.
It is, yeah, and it's a different skill, completely separate from. I mean, driving on sand is different from rock crawling, and it's we have a lot of variety. I'm from Michigan, so we have the sand dunes out west.
Yeah, that's right.
And lots of off-road parks.
I've heard there's some good. I've heard those sand dunes are pretty awesome.
They're incredible.
Yeah,
they're really something. Nice. It's like you're in the middle of Dubai or something, but you have a huge freshwater lake to the west.
Nice.
It's pretty wild. Cool, guys. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that brief off-road tour in the new 2024 Toyota Tacoma. Thanks to Matt for taking us through.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yep, and camera system, probably a worthwhile option. You can opt for these. You can opt for the system with both the manual and the automatic. Love that Toyota still offers the manual, but this auto is it's very smooth. It's a smooth operator. Very capable off-road too.
Cool, man. It's
Great.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Nice Seamaster.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
No rush, but just had to make sure I was fully.
Cool. Yep.
You're a watch fan too?
Yeah. I'm definitely an Omega guy. Yeah.
Well, nobody notices.
Yeah.
It's like if they notice, they like watches.
It's good. Yeah.
It's a better way.
Fly under the radar. It doesn't enter the room before you like a Rolex does sometimes, you know. So. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to meet you too.
You want to ride this one?
Yeah.
She'll be in there with you as well.
Great. Yeah, thanks again.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
Chris, you broke it in for me, right?
I broke it in for you. Everything's set up, ready to go.
You ready to do this?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I'm Matt.
Hi, I'm Kristen.
Nice to meet you.
She's a BA.
Oh, we got some extra fog lights up here too. There's your camera. Got another one right here on the mirror. Bilstein dampers. All the reinforcements here on this hitch. That's neat. Lift points right here too. That's cool. Easy. Yeah, it's just a baby Tundra that can actually fit through trails. Neat. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more on-road driving of the new Tacoma. Let's go get into something else.